Hi, SOCH 448 students. This is Dr. Kyle Nelson, your professor for the class. I just thought I'd check in about this week's assignment on Friday and explain a few things to you, and periodically I'll be posting short videos like this just to sprinkle in more information or ideas as they come to me. I just wanted to clarify or at least reinforce from the syllabus and what's on Canvas that Friday you have your first discussion post due, and there are 3 options in the list of discussion forums, and they're ordered by recent activities, so you don't always see them in a linear format. If you go in under assignments, they're in order: discussion post 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. So you have 3 options for discussion post 1. So make sure you pick whichever one you're most excited to answer. The instructions for all the forums, for all the discussion post forums, are in a page in the first module. The module that's called Start Here in Instructions, there's a page called Class Participation Instructions, and that's where you can find the details of the format and the requirements for the discussion posts. So be sure and follow that when you're doing your discussion posts, and I will take a look at the first few submissions as they come in. No one's posted their posts yet, but as you do submit them, I'll let you know if there's anything missing in these first posts just to get us all on the same page. I also want to make sure you get your hands on the main textbooks for this class, Carter and Stowe's American Social Welfare Policy, the 8th edition. It is important to get the 8th edition because a lot has changed in recent years, as I think we're all aware of, when it comes to federal policy and even local policy. So you want to get the most current edition. You can get the e-text version, and I think that's what is officially listed for this class. And I have the e-text version too. I'm just not sure if I'm going to integrate it into Canvas or not, but we'll cross that bridge. Right now what you have are PDF readings that I've selected, and I've summarized these in my lecture notes. The first file of my lecture notes is up in that part 1 module, so you want to look at that, and also get started reading on the Packer book. So the Packer book, The Unwinding, Packer's a journalist, and he's writing his account of the unwinding of a lot of things in American policy and the American society. I don't want to give it away. But in this book, what we're looking at are the human stories, the human examples of a lot of the sociological dynamics we're going to be talking about. So you don't need to memorize Tammy's story or Jeff's story or any of the historical context. Just absorb the bigger picture with that. And I'll be sure and highlight that in my discussion notes as well. I just wanted to give you that heads up. On a personal note, I just wanted to explain what I love about teaching this class. I've taught this class several times, and it stems in large part from my background as a health policy researcher. I spent about 10 years in Washington, D.C., working at the George Washington University, and I was a research associate on tons of projects about Medicaid, Medicare, HIV patients' access to care, immigrants' rights to public benefits, things like this. And so I did research all over the country, focus groups, interviews, field trips, and I also got to do a lot in the DC area in terms of going to congressional hearings and Senate hearings and meetings at the Health and Human Services and the Urban Institute and the World Health Organization. And it's an exciting field to be in, for sure, policy and policy research and policy analysis. And so that's what kind of sparked my interest, is that job experience. But also, you know, each and every one of us are involved in the policy world as people who live here. So these changes that are coming up in these debates that are happening right now in our government and in our society are going to impact all of our lives directly, and the lives of our children directly. So it's important, and it's good to get a background and to learn from each other. I've really been excited to see those of you that have introduced yourselves already in the discussion forum on our page. You all have a range of majors and backgrounds and perspectives and histories and insights that are really going to add a lot to our experience, and we'll be interacting quite a bit with each other in some formal ways. You'll be interacting with some peers' work, responding to each other's posts, so it's going to be a dynamic semester, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's it for now, and email me if you have any questions, or just post a question in the question form on the Canvas page, or send me a Canvas message. You know where to find me. So welcome to the class, and talk to you soon.